Ooh, welcome, boys and girls, to Dylan's spooky section segment. For today, one second. Hello? Yeah? It's not Halloween? There's no reason for me to do a Halloween spooky sort of video? I did this all for nothing? The room doesn't even look dark enough in the shot? I'm revealing all of the narrative throughout this one-sided dialogue. Whatever, I'll still do the video anyway. Ghosts are pretty scary. Like, they're dead things, or people, I don't know, people, things, animals, that are still, like, here, and they just sort of float around all the place. Now, I don't know if you believe in ghosts or not. I'm not really the type to believe in, like, vengeful spirits, or, things like that. But I do think that it'd be wrong to believe that there's no sort of way that there's communication beyond just people talking to each other. But, you see, ghosts come in many different forms. There's poltergeist, there's poultrygeist, demons, other ghosts. You don't really hear a lot about the different types of ghosts because it's just like, ghost is a dead person. But you see, the reason that they are a ghost, based on lore and legend, is because just based on what they do or how they died. So, for example, I came from a school that was technically haunted, or so the legend says. Hey, you see, I don't know how the story goes exactly, but we have this old auditorium and this new auditorium. We don't use the old auditorium anymore, and I think it was actually demolished. But the thing is, this girl, she died in the auditorium or in the bathroom. I can't remember exactly where, but she died, and she loved theater or something. So whenever you go into the old auditorium and you walk on the catwalk, which is like the top thing where you walk over the stage and stuff, you sort of hear her footsteps and stuff. Like, even if you're the only person in there, if you go there, I don't know if it has to be at night or if it just has to be dark or something. If you go there, you're going to hear footsteps other than your own, even if you're alone, which is crazy. I never experienced it myself, because, as I said, the old auditorium is like off limits now or gone. It was like that before I even got into the school. But there are other sort of paranormal things that occur within this realm known as Earth. Now, it's pretty crazy when you think about it. And the weirdest part is all those ghost shows. Like, they're trying to get the ghosts to talk to them, and then they're trying to get them to leave the building. That's like someone coming into your house and then just being like, hey, could you please leave? People are trying to, like, work here. And it's like, why are people trying to work? This is my house. If I could talk to ghosts, I wouldn't tell them to leave the place. I wouldn't do anything like that. I'd probably just, like, try to be friends with them. It'd just be like a roommate, but, like, you don't see them. Or even if you do see them, other people don't see them, so you don't really have to deal with it that much. And they don't need food or stuff, so you don't have to buy food for two people. Because it's not like a ghost can go to the store and buy stuff for them themselves, It's crazy, Can't expect the ghosts to do everything on their own. Anyway. Ghosts. If ghosts are real, and I see one, I'd assume that they're probably just a pretty chill person. if I could talk to them, I'd be like, hey man, like what's up? Like, you don't want me to talk about your death as a touchy subject? Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna be all Scooby-Doo on you and try to get you out. I'm not gonna try to rip your head off to see if you're actually a human inside. I'm just gonna let you be, you know? Anyway, that's all for this episode of Dylan's spooky segment. And I'll see you guys next time.